or a busted lip. It happens. You know what I'm saying? That was the company that literally just throw people together. They don't care if you get along with each other or not. Just throw you on the truck. They don't know if you're compatible, and you don't even know each other. All you know, you got to trust this person to be driving down the road with you in the back in the sleeper. Sleep. While they driving, you got to trust that they drive, and both of you are rookies. Both of you just learn how to drive a truck. And they sending you on routes that's going through the mountains where it's sheer. You see how the ocean is right there? It might be a 20, 30, 50 foot drop, and it's a river right there. You got to be sleep. Man, you was that much of a rush, man. But anyways, you riding through like that, you sleep, and you hoping before you go to sleep that you don't wake up in a free fall. That's how much trust you gotta have in your partner. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just be driving with just anybody, any old body. You gotta be driving with somebody that you know you can trust, and you know that's not gonna go off no damn cliff with you in it. You know, so it is. I guess it's another tunnel. Yeah, this is a long route right here. So it is what it is, man. So that's the reason why I have this one guru. You know what I'm saying? Always cover your own ass, because if you don't, then who will? Think about that. You can trust a person. I don't care if it's your wife. I don't care if it's your blood brother or sister that you grew up with. Everybody got a breaking point, so always cover your own ass, because if you don't, then who will? Think about that. And trust me, these companies will tell you anything. They'll sell you the world, but at the same time, something go down, you the one that's gonna take the fall, not the company. And trust me, they got high-powered lawyers that's gonna make sure you'll be the one to take the fall and not them. Trust me, I know, because I dealt with it. I went through it, you know what I'm saying? And they took my unemployment for that. With a high-powered lawyer, got my unemployment took. I had never went without getting unemployment in my life until I dealt with that one company and a high-powered attorney. I had hired an attorney too, but he was supposed to have been a judge, a former judge, dealing with that type of stuff, and he's telling me, talking to me good. Yeah, you can get your unemployment. You gonna get this. You gonna get that. But yeah, I'm paying you. I gotta pay you, regardless of whether you win or lose. But at the same time, it's not a guarantee that I'm gonna get it. But you basically telling me I'm gonna get my unemployment, and I didn't get it. The high-powered attorney tore everything apart, and I'm like, damn, for real? It's like that. So I got to learn firsthand why you get one of them when you get a high-powered attorney, you know what you get. You get top notch. They gonna cross every T and dot every I, and they gonna either, you know what I'm saying, have certain messages or code words that they use to make sure they win. No matter, even you can be right all day long, but they gonna win that case. You see them some of these high-powered attorneys on these commercials. Not all of them are high-powered. Some of them, you know what I'm saying, is trying to come out and they doing whatever it is that they can do. They trying to build themselves up, but then you got them high-powered attorneys. And when I say high-powered, you know what I'm saying, I mean people that's been around for a long time. They know certain laws. They date back to the 1800s, the 1700s that these new attorneys don't know about, and they know how to beat the case too. They know how to do all this. They pick from choosing the witnesses and everything. When you get one of those good, top-notch, high-powered attorneys, you getting exactly that, top-notch. And I found that out the hard way. trying to go up against one just so I get my little small unemployment check. You know what I'm saying? It was the world to me, but to them it's nothing. But at the same time, I'm not about to give it to you. You want to fight for it. And when you fight for it, you better come correct. So it is what it is. Man, I swear, one of these days, I'm going to be rich enough to be able to get me a yacht. And I'm going to be sailing around out here. You know what I'm saying? On my yacht. Doing everything, you know what I'm saying? Going fish, deep sea fishing and all that. Catching all the marlins and all that. I'm going to be doing all that stuff one of these days. It's just going to take me a lot longer because I'm not, one of them trust fund babies. People born, you know what I'm saying, well, actually, my family literally was doing good. You know what I'm saying? Everything went down when my grandfather died. That's when everything went out the door and all the other stuff. But I was coming up, you know what I'm saying, coming up in a business owning family. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand it about it. My family owned a business, you know what I'm saying? We basically built a store, you know what I'm saying, a little small store up to a grocery store. We was making plenty of money. We had all the caddies and all that. My mama used to have a brand new candy apple red Cadillac with the white leather top. My grandmother had a blue Cadillac. It had a little slant back, what you call it? My granddaddy drove his van. He had a work van, you know what I'm saying, that he used to work on all the time. But he kept my mama, he kept my grandmother in top-notch shit. You know what I'm saying? We had all these little Buddha statues that you see cost big time money. We had all types of stuff all around the damn house. You know what I'm saying? We used to, you know what I'm saying, how people had Atari. We had Atari. Some people had a ColecoVision, but we had Atari. Atari was the top. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't just have Atari. We went above that. You know what I'm saying? We had pinball machines in the basement. We owned, you know, not just rented, but we owned the pinball machines. We owned all we had you know, Zaxxon. We had all of that stuff. All that stuff was in our store. You know what I'm saying? We owned arcade games that we had. We had all that. You know what I'm saying? I used to go there. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they used to let me run the register. You know what I'm saying? They'd have me poking in, you know what I'm saying, telling me how to run the register. They had me stocking the shelves and all that other good stuff. I basically have been working a job since I was 5 years old. Literally. I had all the, you know what I'm saying, all the candy and stuff I wanted, that was free. All the little cupcakes and all the hot chips, that was free to me. Whatever I wanted. You know what I'm saying? But at the age of 9 is when my grandfather died, and at the age of 9 is when it all ceased. You know what I'm saying? We used to order pizzas every weekend or whatever. You know? All that stuff. But like I said, when grandfather died, everything went downhill. Turned from sugar to shit. So basically what I'm saying is, you remember, there's this old show called Silver Spoons, where they owned video games and all that stuff. And the only thing we didn't have was a toy train going around the whole damn house, and we wasn't living in a mansion. That was it. And we wasn't millionaires, you know what I'm saying? But we was doing well off. Based on what my uncle was telling me, we practically brought in more money than just about everybody around the damn hood. You know what I'm saying? Except when you get to Johnny May Matthews and all that other. that's a whole nother story, you know what I'm saying? My uncle used to live right next door to Johnny May Matthews. I used to see all types of people and didn't know who the hell they was. I was young. All I know is that she was a nice old lady that made good spaghetti. I enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? Just like there's a few other people too, you know what I'm saying, I ran into. There's nice people. I just didn't know who they were. So I basically could have ran into practically anybody and I wouldn't know who they were, but at the same time, they is who they are. You know, I had a paper route. I used to run my own paper route. I got my first paper route. It was like a couple of blocks over, like three blocks over. It was like a half of paper route. It was like two blocks, and then I turned around when my block came open. I took over my route. You know what I'm saying? And I was delivering the paper on my route. It was this one guy who I used to deliver the papers to. You know what I'm saying? His last name was Brown, and my grandmother used to tell me that he used to play for the Detroit Lions, and I used to see it wave to him all the time, you know what I'm saying, because he had this three-wheel motorcycle that he used to drive around all the time. It was painted brown, and then, you know what I'm saying, had little designs and everything. I used to think, you know what I'm saying, I was like, that old man got it going good. I didn't know who he was. So my grandmother told me, at first she told me it was Lions, then it might have been turned around, it was the Tigers. All I know is that he played sports. You know, like I said, I grew up around these people, I didn't know who they were. Till I started getting into the phase, the age where I started collecting baseball and basketball cards. I used to have a whole folder of all that good stuff. You know? But anyways, I'm getting off of that situation. That it is what it is, but it's also in the past, so I'm gonna let that go. But anyways, I just wanted to basically just touch bases on dealing with these companies. You know what I'm saying? When you get out here, you doing the load, boy. You set your goal, but you set your schedule. But it ain't no telling if your schedule is gonna stay the way it's supposed to be, because these companies can run amok with your time, and you can't do nothing. But you only gonna get so much. You know what I'm saying? What they call detention pay. And if it's a problem that arose, the company might be able to get you a little bit more money than just that detention pay to compensate you for your time. But at the same time, if you run late just to get there, then what can you do? But then here's the killer part, is because the reason why you're running late is because you was late dealing with another company that messed with your thing on time. You know what I'm saying? And the company knows this, and they know this is why you was running behind schedule and all this other good stuff. So it is what it is. The company, you know what I'm saying, your company that you drive for knows what happened, but at the same time, the company that they're dealing with might try to mark you late and say, we don't owe you detention pay, but they just wasted 24 hours out of your goddamn time. Come on now. Be for real. Some companies, you know what I'm saying, they give you a window. They give you a 15 minute to a 30-minute window. So, you know what I'm saying, if you're running a little behind because of traffic. You know what I'm saying? This one lady maybe lose out on a job, you know what I'm saying, because she wanted to be smart ass about it because I was 10 minutes late. Kind of found out they offered, you know, I've been dealing with that company. I don't know how many loads I done delivered there. And it's like, they wanted to mark me late or whatever, but at the same time, they give you a 30-minute window for getting there. But because she claimed it was 20 minutes late, but no. When I get there, I push the button, the arrival call, and let them know exactly when I got there. It was only 10 minutes behind schedule, but she wasted 6 everybody that came in, she made sure she threw in front of me, wasted it was like 6-7 hours out of my day. You know what I'm saying? Which put me behind schedule. And by the time I got to the next place, that place didn't have so they had to live load me. I had to leave the load alone. You know what I'm saying? Because I no longer had the time. What should only been 2 hours at the other company turned into 7 hours, and then that one turned into that load right there. When I got to the next place in Louisiana, it turned into a live from a dropping hook to a live load. So that blew all my time, and I had to lose that load. That load was like I believe that load was like paying like 15, maybe $1,600. So I hated it too. It was over dealing with all it over Labor Day. It was over Labor Day. I lost it, you know what I'm saying, because there's a lot of traffic on Labor Day. That's why it took me so long to get around these places. They know that. You know what I'm saying? People out I'm out on the road, I'm dealing with a lot of traffic because it's a lot of people traveling, going to see their families, going on vacations or whatever, because it's a holiday. A national holiday with people getting off. They going to, you know what I'm saying, just like when Thanksgiving come around. It's going to be the exact same thing. Christmas, the exact same thing. New Year's, the exact same thing. Easter, the exact same thing. All these different times, you know what I'm saying? So if you can be out there, if you can time it to where you don't need to be out on the road during the time that these holidays is going, do it. But at the same time, while everybody going home, you got the choice of all the different loads, and you gonna see some lovely loads too. Trust me, you can make extra money, you know what I'm saying, running on them holidays and dealing with that traffic, because you basically got a pick of the litter, because everybody went home. Literally. And see, this is where I'm really like loving this, you know what I'm saying, is because I get to travel around and see stuff that I never seen. You know what I'm saying? Until I started driving the trucks. There was a lot of stuff in this country. I had never really been anywhere outside of Michigan, Ohio, because I went to Cedar Point, and also went to SeaWorld used to be in Ohio, but they closed that one down. Let's see, Georgia, and that was Payson, and Canada, and just on you know what I'm saying, just across the border in Canada. From going bingo with my mother or going to the strip club with one of my old homeboys. And trust me, when you go to the strip clubs over what you call it in Canada, they got this one part where you lay down on the what you call it, and the chick coming and climb up over here into like a 69 position. She'll run, you know what I'm saying, run her whole body up, put that pussy all in your face. Then she come back, you know what I'm saying, you had the money rolled up, you put it in your mouth, and then when she come back, she use her tits to pull the money out of your mouth, then she'll give you a little kiss. You know what I'm saying? I used to love that shit too. Sometimes you make you want to just hold it right, come here, yeah. But anyways, but yeah, I had been going over into Canada, and that was about it. I hadn't been nowhere. Right now, because of driving these trucks, I've seen every state, literally every state in this country that's the continental United States. I have never been to Alaska, and I haven't been to Hawaii, and I'm planning on taking a cruise to Hawaii one of these days soon. Either sometime, I gotta find out when is hurricane season, so I know not to be in Hawaii during those times, you know what I'm saying? But I am going to Hawaii, either probably by the end of this year, or maybe even sometime next year. I'm gonna be making videos from Hawaii. Never been before. Just like I'm gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Just like I'm gonna go to, go to what you call that? I'm gonna go to the Bahamas. I'm planning on going to the Bahamas. I'm planning on going to Mexico. All these little destination spots. You know what I'm saying? Because I got my license. I got one of those enhanced licenses. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to get a what you call it to cross the border anymore. Now I don't have to get a passport to cross the border, but I do have to get a passport to travel to certain destinations. You know what I'm saying? But just to cross the Canadian border or the Mexican border, I can cross that without a problem. You know, it's just flash my license. It's not a problem at all. I got an enhanced license. So that's basically what I'm gonna end up getting into. You know what I'm saying? Later on down the line, you will see those videos. You will see those pictures on my Instagram, my Facebook, and also on probably on my Twitter. You're gonna see the videos here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Life is short. You know what I'm saying? You might as well enjoy it while you can. Seriously. Enjoy it while you can. That's the reason why when you got people sitting there trying to have their foot on your back of your neck, fuck them. Tell them get the hell out of your life. Your life is your movie. You're the director. You're the casting agent. You're the motherfucker that who's writing the script. You the one that get to choose who's gonna be in your movie and who's not gonna be in it. You got somebody trying to put their foot on your neck, tell them get the fuck up. I don't care if it's a preacher. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these preachers ain't no good anyway. You see them coming out you see them in the news, coming. You know what I'm saying? They done did this or did that. Watch. Give it another few months, you gonna see another preacher go through what is considered a scandal. Watch, it's gonna happen. It happened all throughout the what do you call it? The Catholic. It was coming out with the Catholic churches and all the other stuff. Then it went to the evangelists. You know what I'm saying? These preachers and then the government is always looking into these preachers who literally got these mega churches, and they coming up with and they finding scandals and stuff that's going on. These churches, not all these preachers is on the up and up, and it comes out in the news. So you the captain of your ship. You the writer of your script. You the director of your movie. You're the casting agent of your movie. You play the wardrobe. You everything in your movie. Your movie is your life. You get to pick and choose who is in your movie and who isn't. You get to choose what destinations you want to be in your movie and what you don't want to go do. Sometimes you have those situations where you got somebody who you're dealing with that know a lot of people and trying to pull strings, you know what I'm saying, and get you into certain situations. But them the type of people, once you figure it out, get rid of them because you don't need them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people put up with bullshit. I don't. Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Some family literally I done wrote off. So don't say, well, what if their family? No, family can get wrote off too. You know? If they screwing your life up, write the motherfuckers off as a loss. Chalk it up as a loss and keep on pushing on. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, when it comes to going down into that grave, you going to be all by yourself in that damn coffin. Unless you're in some extravagant situation, you know what I'm saying, where you got put in the coffin with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But that's something I don't even want to get into, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it can happen. So, this is Mental. Check it out. I'll let you later.